we're gonna be on the new season of Craft SMP today. We're gonna be doing a lot of the, start of the game stuff, and maybe a little bit of something sprinkled in there, a little bit of something sprinkled in there. You know how it is. You know how I am. So if you've never seen Craft SMP before, doesn't matter. We're starting over anew this time. I've been on a lot of various Craft SMPs seasons before, where we just build very chill stuff. It is not a lore server. It's more of a building server than anything else. Yeah, you guys are gonna see a little something today. Are you ready? All right. Oh, hey. Things. Been a minute. Hi, guys. Whew. All right. Well, we know the drill. What do we got? Dearest brother, believe I've finally scouted a good spot. I will admit my first few days in this area were disorienting, to say the least. Discovered a treasure map quite early, and it became immediately apparent how reliant I've become on your navigational skills. Yeah, that checks out. It did work out though. Even got myself a few diamonds, potion supplies for you. I involved a little more walking and digging in sand than you would have had, but I found a lovely area. It's bright, open, looks like access to many supplies. I've gone ahead and set up a small starting house and gathered some basic supplies, hoping I can expand the workshop and start drafting the designs we discussed, so hurry up and get here before I start building without you. Heron. P.S. I found a cat and a skeleton horse. That's kind of based, actually. Okay. Brother, yeah. Hi, guys. We're starting over again, as, it has been. Oh, this was right here. Okay, I started here. Oh, we've got a little well, hi things. It's been a minute since I've seen you guys. Let me check my proper compass. Where did you say exactly? Negative 511, negative. Okay, so negative 500, negative 500. So that way. All right. Well, hi. What's up? You guys are never around during the transitional periods. You guys are never around during the transitional periods when we have to move. Who's to say? But we need to go get to Heron. Because, you know how it is. We've been other places? That's fair, I've been other places too. It's been long. It has been long, but it's not a bad kind of long. Whoa, I forgot that the trees do that. Kind of wild. Oh, yeah. I'd made some changes to my, my coat, actually. I figured it'd be a little bit easier if we're not, as recognizable as we could have been, so. We're slightly off. Eye patch still the same, though. We're just gonna kind of run this way, but hey! To Sherwood. We need wood, point A. We need wood, point A. And, hopefully you're not too far. He always gets ahead of me and then gets lost. Sherwood's a nice name. Yeah, it's my name. But no, it's been a while. We ended up having to move again. You know kind of how it is. I mean, we've had to do it a couple times. It's not the craziest thing. It's not the craziest thing, the fact that we've had to move, but why'd you have to move? Silly petty squabbles. You know how it is. It's the pirate lifestyle, alright? You make enemies, you move. It's nothing special. Even though... just kind of how it is. Okay, let's get our kind of gear back up and running. Crimes, not directly crimes, just more, I mean, yeah, maybe directly crimes. Well, we've run into somebody, but I actually just want to get some stone really quick, and there's a little divot right here, so we're gonna go in this divot. Being a pirate's definitely not the most legal of professions. It's a fun life though. It's a fun lifestyle, but yeah, you end up making some enemies. You know how it is, so. I don't know how long it's been since he would have left, because if I know him, he's probably already put something together. Still gonna be a Skyrit? Of course I am. What do you think I am? What do you think I am? Of course I'm gonna be a Skyrit. I mean, Heron's the one that comes up with the designs for the boats, but I mean, I don't understand how he gets them to fly, but he does, and that's just kind of how it is. Probably best not to make enemies right as I've arrived in this area. So, as much as it's tempting to go do a steal, we won't. We won't. But no, Heron's the one that comes up with the designs for all the, we gotta go far this way. All the designs for the boats. God, that looks so steel. I'm getting used to the the fences. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, I don't know if they'll have any boats ready when I get there, but again, no idea. I have great navigational skills, bad sense of time. No idea actually how long I've been away. Okay. Okay. Time is a lie, time is hard. Yeah, that checks out. I should probably get some stuff so I don't show up completely empty-handed, yeah? Rip. It would be funny if I could roll up on a horse, but I just don't have a saddle. Internal compass, not internal clock. Exactly. I use the clock of the sky. Ooh. Do I really want to just get like a bunch of mismatched? Am I that guy? I'm that guy. I've decided I'm that guy. Cherry wood, yeah. Oh, it is somebody's. Again, don't want to be an enemy clear. There's a sign over there. Only I had a spyglass, but I don't have one yet. Hold on. I'm gonna do a little itty bitty look. I could kind of make that out, but you know, we're just gonna pass on by. We're just gonna pass on by. All right, we're getting pretty close. I mean, the flower forest is pretty, very cool. Surprised Heron got this far without just deciding to deciding to sit down. Didn't get to take any of these with me, so I'm gonna grab it now. Okay. I think we gotta go a little bit this way, and we should be... I mean... negative 5, 11, 4, 72. Alright, just a little bit more this way. You have a favorite flower? What do you think? Cornflowers. A lot of flowers here, though. Not bad. They are good. I do like them. Okay, we're gonna get slightly more wood. I'm kind of just relying on the idea that my brother is some sort of gear. Who's to say? But if I know him, he has not done much of the the grinding and mining himself, so that was always my job. Nothing against that, but yeah, he's a little bit more of our builder for us. This appears to be somebody's path. Suspicious pillar. We'll leave that alone. Oh. Somebody's stuff. How close are we? Oh, I overshot in one direction. We overshot by like 200. Hold on. Listen. Listen. Are you eating raw meat? I don't want to cook it yet. That looks like my brother. That looks like his kind of thing. I will say, again, I really don't know how long it's been, but this is a little impressive. So it's gonna be him, right? Yeah, it is. Hey, Ren? Hey, Ren?
Hmm?
Hey!
Oh my god! You're finally here.
Hi.
Hi.
You've been busy?
Yeah. Look, you did it. Okay, look, when I sent the letter the first time, I'd only built that house. And then you took too long, so I built a workshop.
Mm-hmm. It does look
you
good.
Want a tour?
I'll give you that. Yeah, I want a tour.
Okay, great.
Do you have food,
Wonderful.
actually? Hold on. Do you have food?
Yes, I do have some of that, and then
I do. Okay. Sorry it took me so long. You know my concept of time isn't good.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, we have to not sleep. Okay, well that's fine. Look at this.
Yeah.
Come on. Welcome in. We have a small friend.
Oh, I like him. I
haven't been able to enchant anything because my levels are not high enough, but I made the enchanter.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we have a kitchen. We have some supplies, things.
You've learned to make wardrobes.
Look, aren't they cool? Look at this. Look. We even have like a little table.
Oh my goodness. Let me.
Yeah.
I did it. Can only one person sit at the table?
Oh.
Only one person can sit at the table.
That's so rude.
All right, we must take turns.
That's so rude. Why? Why is it like that? Wait, okay. Is it?
There we go.
What the hell?
I don't know.
All right, well, I'll tuck this in the corner when we aren't eating. Whatever, it's fine. That's your room.
Oh, thank you for this tiny little. I do appreciate the brewing stand.
Oh wow, you're so mean to me already, and I got you. Okay, well this is from that's Mystic.
Oh,
Mr. Munch.
Cookie.
Oh geez, wait. Words, names. I'm bad. Also look at that.
Foot. Foot!
Uh-huh. Yeah, foot. Don't go hopping off a cliff about it. Come on. This is my room.
I like it. I like it.
My prized possession. I got the first kill on the server. So, this is Data's head.
You started committing crimes without me?
Well, someone wasn't here. But, yeah, so we have all this. I have a small farm going. It's mostly sheep. I killed most of the cows to make the bookshelves. It's fine.
That's
and
so
look,
fair.
What the fuck?
No, Did you bring him here? Did you bring him?
No,
From the
no,
last
I
place?
specifically didn't bring him. Look, I just have my fancy horse.
He is cool. How did you follow? I'm
Here, where's your, here.
Can I, let me, there
At
we
least
go.
get your stupid chicken out of the hole.
Yeah, that's true. I don't, where do you want me to put him? I
don't know. Just tie him to the fence post.
Alright, come on. You do not need to be in the horse hole.
Well, the horse is getting a new spot.
Where is fence?
There was literally a fence right next to us.
Well, yes, but I don't want that one.
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
Don't, come on, not the workshop. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Not that. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
You may have been a little loud.
Ah.
There we go. Talk. Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah,
Okay,
blah, blah.
there you go.
Blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm.
Workshop?
Workshop. It has a spot for my horse.
McCoy?
Yeah,
I like it.
Bit gave me things. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, I have more things for you in the house. It's fine. Come on. This is just the start.
Oh.
But I got us a fire demon.
Got us a fire demon?
It says his name is Axis.
Oh. Well, hello, Axis.
He's gonna power all the things I'm gonna build.
How did you
I started building a workshop
how
up
did you
here.
get
It's
a
great.
fire demon? I'm not gonna question it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, wait. Can we both sit at this table?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, good.
We can.
I'm glad. There we go. But yeah, look at this wall. I'm gonna be able to put up my blueprints, and
Yeah.
I have up here. Oh, okay. If you see any Enderman, please get pearls because I can make
Okay.
elevators that let us just teleport up here. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited
Sure.
about them. They're gonna
Yeah.
be wonderful. And then I can have
Oh,
another
it's-
elevator from here up to the ships. And,
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Well, I'm glad you
It's good.
found. I mean, I don't. Just tell me what you need to make the ships, and I can get it.
Copper.
Okay.
So much copper.
I
So much
can
copper.
do that.
I've been doing decent on wood types. I originally wasn't gonna build with cherry, but it happens to be one of the closest biomes, so like, good enough. But see, I already have a a furnace system up and going. Yeah. Oh, there's
Spider. Don't worry. I'm here now.
I've been doing just fine without you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I have a small, kind of shitty farm going.
It's got the
it's
spirit.
fine.
It's got the spirit.
And then, I should fill that back in now. What else is going on? Oh, there's a lava pool over here that I think will be good for potentially building a portal.
Oh, cool.
And there it is. Okay, lava pit. Lava pit.
Yeah. Okay. I can definitely do
if you
that.
see yellow flags, it means there's a beehive underneath it, and I'm collecting
cool.
all their wax. I just haven't gotten, silk touch to be able to move them to a proper home, so.
Yeah. Who's older? Me. I have my things back again. They're never around during the time where we like move around and then they're like, oh, you're somewhere new? Here you go. Just honestly nice.
Wow. Really convenient that no one was there to witness your crimes.
It doesn't. They don't need to know the details, okay?
Okay,
It's
yeah.
part of the trade. It's part of the pirate trade, okay? It's how it is.
I mean, I did work on this new lens. The amethyst lens, actually, I think is going to help me be able to see the auras better.
Oh.
So that'll be cool.
That's cool. And hey, don't blame me for being the reason that we left. You were.
You literally are the reason we had to leave.
But you were stunted creatively.
I mean, okay, I was a little sick and tired of the snow, but that didn't mean you had to go light things on fire about it.
It's fine.
Move your damn chicken off my workshop.
Where do you want me to put him?
I don't know. Put it back at the farm or the house, not my workshop.
Fine.
Besides, I have if you want another spot, technically, there's a fence right here.
But
also,
there you go.
There's this hill. There's a twin hill right next to it if you wanted to build your own house.
Yeah, I gotta build a tower. You know how it is. Oh, there's a lot of beehives.
Yeah, the flower forest, it's wild. Yeah, there's literally just flag, beehives. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 or 6 in the vicinity.
Yeah, I mean, I know you need the wax for the copper.
Look at how nice this house looks.
It does
I
look
really
nice.
like it.
It does.
I'm working on, I think this top dome, this is what I was working on. I think I'm gonna turn this part into like a little clock tower part.
Oh yeah, yes.
Exactly.
Love it.
I think I'm gonna clock tower this circle. I was just adjusting it now, actually, so then I can do fancy things.
Okay,
but yeah, I need copper. I used all of it on the roof.
Okay, well,
I need it for the machines.
I will. I'm probably gonna make some gear, and then I'm gonna go out and get some resources.
I do have. Here, I can show you at least some of the resources that we do have.
Swag.
If I could ascend, that would be. I should build a path. Crap.
I build path. I like build path.
Okay, you should build a path. We have a single diamond. But I have a lot of
you
iron.
Went to the end?
Huh?
Sugar
Oh no!
boxes?
Oh, that was the other thing that I was gonna give you. 2 of those are for you. Look, you haven't been here. I've been mooching. I've been mooching off of people.
You've been taking the
I've been taking the
gifts.
pity things. I don't want to grind. I want to build.
Okay.
Ugh.
Okay. I can. Okay, I'm dropping my foot in here. Hype about it. Hype about my foot.
I hate that. There's a few other like potion-y things I've put in here, like a spider eye and some
more brewing
extra brewing stands. Yeah. So
you
there's
did
some other
find a
things in here.
Treasure, I can tell.
If you want to take them, if you're going out, you go for it.
I might
You're gonna
do
go
a
be
little...
a map boy. I spent so long getting that map figured out, walking back and forth and back and forth. Yeah. But yeah, no. Meta really said no. It's this way, and I said I don't think it is, and then I was wrong, and then I was right actually. I made a new friend. His name is Daniel. He's pretty cool.
Oh.
He's a frog.
He's a frog?
He's a frog.
Okay. That's kind of fun. Okay. But okay, yeah, this is good. This is good. There was a cookie in the...
Oh, yeah, that was we might have gotten a little pranked. You can move the cookies. Where? Oh, there you were.
Good desk. Okay. I'm organizing already.
Yeah, look, I didn't quite have enough chests. This was the starter house, okay? I have
know,
some more
I know.
storage in the workshop. But okay, are we calm talking, or are you gonna go off on your own some?
I'll probably go off on a little adventure.
Well, you know how to call me.
Yeah. Okay. You have fun with your what?
I was gonna show you where the other storage things are.
Oh, yeah,
Food is up here.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
I just found that.
food.
I started putting stuff in there.
Get the food.
Yeah,
and then and there's a little bit extra storage over here as well. Real quick. Bup, 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 bup.
Whee.
There's things over here that are actually labeled.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you tell which space I care about more? What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. This is where you spend like all your time.
Did you set your spawn?
No. I will go do that. So that I do not die brutally. Bed. Oh, I have a door to the outside of my little room. Oh, thank you.
I actually think your little room, it's quite cute, actually.
I do actually like it a lot.
I have some trees growing.
Yeah. And I saw these and I was like, I bet you're there. And then I saw the tip of this tower.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, our house looks significantly less fun and cutesy and exciting without my very pretty flower eyes. This is so upsetting. I have the same flower eyes as someone maybe with wings does, and it's very nice. Makes our house very very cute.
I might also get those flower eyes. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I have any eyes right now, which is kind of sad.
That's really tragic for you, actually, because it's way cuter with eyes.
Okay, hold on. You're the one with funky glasses, okay?
Well, yeah. I'm sorry. One of my eyes is missing, and then the other one needs glasses.
Yeah,
Damn.
Little loser. You do get a sick leg, though.
Yeah. See, sick leg. It's the only benefit to nearly dying in lava. It's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna blink a couple times really quick.
Do you need me to send you eye drops for those blinkings?
I can get them.
Okay, you have fun.
Okay. One moment.
I'm gonna go finish my clock. Wait, I have to figure out what I want to do with the clock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go use the magical knowledge I know called Pinterest for inspiration.
I want so true. Your magical brain of.
It's a great place to start thinking about stuff, and then you just get inspiration to see how have other people made a clock.
Yeah. Okay, there. Is that all the things I need? I have the armor. I don't have the right armor.
That is truly tragic.
That one. And then shaders. Also.
Oh, I just want more copper.
All right. I'm gonna blink just a couple times now.
Blink, blink, blink.
That one. And that one. And that one. All right. Let me organize my.
Your eyeballs.
All right. Also gonna turn on my high definition eyeballs. It's funny because when I first like look, I'm like, oh man, that's normal. and then I look at it and I'm like, oh, that was not normal.
It's not normal, actually.
So good at blinking. So true. Take an epic slurp.
I can take an epic slurp as well, if I can open my thing.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Our house really it is
so much better, right?
It's so much better.
Especially like all the flowers, because they have like slight color variants. I made all the color variants actually like match properly.
Yeah.
So like there's no like really harsh red roses. There's just like some of the bits of red, but most of the roses are like the pinks, and you get some of the variants in there.
Yeah.
And they're just so much nicer like this.
You are correct.
I am so correct. Hello, McCoy.
He's a guy.
Hee He's named after a reference. Wow. It's a Star Trek reference.
I know.
Okay.
I know about that one. I might be a little bit of a Star Trek enjoyer.
It was a good recommendation. It was in exchange for the name tag to name him.
Oh, the cherry trees. Okay, well I'm gonna start getting my stuff together. I'll probably come bother you more, but
Cool, bother me when you wanna.
all right. Hi, things. First things first. Let's get some armor so that we can feel better about our lives. Better, yeah. That's what we like to see. Axis is spelled A-X-I-S. I think that's what we said. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna grab a little bit of shovel action going on. And we're gonna have this. This is a solid amount of starting stuff to feel like I'm not gonna die brutally. Okay. Okay. Not gonna need more iron. I lied, it's Axis. AXUS. Boom. There you go. There you go. I sure went and checked. Because it's fine. Yeah. We're good. Okay. But this feels good. And I'm not completely surprised that I don't know, I sure saw the shulker boxes and said, "Oh, you didn't get these. You didn't. You weren't that guy." Okay. But we've got a little bit of stuff going on. And I also want to grab the yellow. Where are you, sir? Go away. Thank you. I need a single yellow. Good thing we live in a flower forest. Alright, well now that I'm here, we can actually start, you know, properly progressing. And I can get stuff together to start doing the portal. Not that I think Aaron is so super excited about trying to go back there after what happened with his leg, but still, we do need things, and I'm sure he'd want the building materials more than anything else. He does have a good start going, and I have no idea how how he properly acquired a whole fire demon, but that is going to help in the, you know, the progression of the ships, because look, as soon as we have ships, then I can start going bonkers. Dude, I just want dandelions. That's it. That's all I want. I want a dandelion. That's all I wanted. Why is this the hardest quest of the hour? Okay, well. All right. he is right. Looking harder at the flowers makes them so very pretty. Okay, but I think I want to try and go down into the mines. I won't, do the, like, proper exploration yet, because I know we do that together. You can take my bad tools in there. You can go in there. Okay, I know people didn't want to sleep. Alright, really quick. Can we get some oops in the chat? A to the Y to the U to the P, P to the U to the Y to the A. A up, A up, A up, A up. I hope you guys like the vibes that we've got going on for this season of Craft. We like to have fun here, so I hope you guys like it. We're gonna do some grinding now, though. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some grinding. Let's squeeze run time with the music there. They always are. I have an obsession with getting them timed right. We're gonna go on a little bit of an exploration mission, and try to get some copper. Mainly. I guess I just want to go into a mine, period, and also probably get some wood and whatever I think I'm gonna need, because I gotta put together my tower. TM. So we can get a proper potion area up and running at the top of it. D&D updates? Oh, I could give you guys D&D updates. This is the time now. There still might be chat. A lot of the things that I've been doing recently fall into that subsection that Fable lore falls into, where if you're in chat and you ask me things that I would answer in character, I will answer in character. But if you talk in chat and talk about things that aren't, I will answer them out of character. That's where we are with this. So the way it works is you can always get crumbs when you don't think you will. You can always end up with crumbs if you ask for the crumbs. But I can definitely give you guys the D&D updates because oh boy, did we have a moment. Oh, I missed my proper complementary shaders. Mining on Bound, chat, is wild because we use a slightly different shader pack where the ores don't glow. And I didn't realize how much I counted on the ores glowing until I needed to mine on Bound and the ores did not glow. It really doesn't change much, but it really does. My ores still glow on Bound. Mine, whatever complementary reimagined I have doesn't. Whichever, if you want to bat me your shader pack, but no, my reimagined version, they don't, and it's devastating. You can get it separate. I know. I do know that that's an option. It's a setting? It's a setting? Okay, then I will literally do that for next time, because I sure was flying around as Ash and I was like, this sucks. Okay, chat, but little bits of D&D stories sprinkled in with the crumbs TM, because just a little more. But what's it called? So for ooh. That's kind of very I don't actually know if we have any amethyst. I don't actually think we have amethyst right now, so we might mine this whole thing. Okay. So for people who aren't completely up to date on my D&D party. So calcite would be great. Okay. On it. For people who aren't completely up to date on my D&D campaign, I've been kind of sharing with chat the story of the party that I play in, the one that Centros DMs. And we finally got to play this last Wednesday, so I have updates for you. I'm not going to take the time to go through all the stuff that I normally say, like at the front of it, where I'm like, this is my character, this is all the stuff that's happened. I'll do a little bitty version of it. But where we last left off, chat, we had gone through the quirky portal back to my guy Faraday's his hometown, where he is banished from because he kind of did some bad stuff and put a lot of people into a coma on accident, and then got banished from said town. And he never wanted to ever go back there. But they went through a portal. Half the party got stuck through a portal to go there. And they said, well, crap, we have to follow. So we get there, we see my dad again. He's just as much of a little various curse words. I have many words for him that I won't say. He's still a horrible person. And we end up like running away. Oh, I forgot that's a thing. We ended up running away. We ended up getting out of the town after meeting my other family members who I didn't know I had, because it has been about 200 years since my character has been back to their town, because they were literally banished. And I'll show my little visual, because I have some updates on the visuals for you guys. But realize that I have both a half-brother and the half-sister. The half-brother, who has the same name as me. I love having a replacement. Great. So cool. That is brother and sister TM. I've shown you guys this many times. But that's the guys. And then creepy father. Woo, look at him go. But we ended up booking it out of town after realizing that these people are doing terrible, horrible things that I do not want people to be doing. And where did I dig through? Right here. Book it out of town. And we were on the process of meeting up with the rest of the party, who is the section of the party that fell through like the original portal that we were following after. We were trying to get to them, and they are currently up with my not evil necromancer mom. Just necromancer apparently, not evil. Very cool. And we had been trying to get to them, so we went through the forest. There was a lot of sus things happening in the forest, like there was 0 life period, which makes sense because my whole family and my character are all blood mages, even though none of us were supposed to even look at blood magic. We're all blood mages, which is just a silly world that we do in fact live in. Where in order to cast magic you kind of need to draw life force from other stuff, so all the trees and the animals dead for miles because everyone's doing blood magic over there. And I kind of realized this, and I'm like, well, that's kind of creepy. We're entering the area of this big rock that I used to know about as a kid. And I was like, this area is where the rock is, so we will heckin' avoid this thing. To which I realized that the rock is not here. Definitely, we find it's blood-drained bones, and we're like, okay, well, I know what kind of party this is. I hope my explanation is on the right amount of crack for you guys. One sec. I'm gonna go deliver this calcite, and then I will continue. But we find Oops, no rock. Rock is in big bird. Rock is in big lightning bird. If you know mythical creatures. I have amethyst.
Yes, good.
I'm gonna go mine like the whole thing.
Wonderful.
But I have some calcite for you if you want it right now.
This is glorious. I want it, please.
I'm going.
Please.
No. Do you want me to put it in here?
Toss it in the
All right,
chest.
that's all the stuff I got right now.
Glorious. Glorious, glorious. This is wonderful. Thank you.
I go get more. It's like right here, so we can get... Do you have silk touch?
No.
Okay, then we don't have to worry about it yet. But it's right here, so we will be able to get the crystals.
Fabulous.
All right, I go.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Big rock. Big rock is in bird. And, find its bones and we're like, oh man. Well, at least we know that's not going to be a problem for us anymore. We know that that's not going to be alive and messing with us, so slay. At which point, as we're kind of harvesting it for some potion ingredients, because me and another character are both interested in alchemy, like our characters. So we start harvesting this rock for its like talons and whatever bits of it that's left that we can get. And then it gets up. it gets necromanced and starts chasing us. This was last session. This is my little recap for you guys that I'll fill you in on. And gets up and starts chasing us, which is great. Just wonderful. Just a great world that we live in. And we start booking it. And we are clearly not in a position to fight this giant undead rock. So we say, all right, we're gonna book it. We're trying to get to my not-so-evil mom's house. Maybe if we keep running, it'll either lose us or we'll hide from it or something. And I know that we're coming up on a river. And I'm like, okay, crap. When we cross the river, it's totally gonna see us. It's totally gonna see us and attack us. But we get to the river, and across the river, there's a bunch of weird, undead bat things that are like standing like 30 feet apart on the bank of this river, like they're posted like guards. And we're like, that seems better than the rock. So we book it across the river. And we get to the other side. And they bow to me. They bowed to my character. And that's where we'd ended the last session that we'd done. The last one before this week's. Was that they all bowed to me. Which is great. Very cool. I am entering like my mom's tomb territory, so I guess that does make sense. But weird. Weird, very weird, for sure. And fun, I know. So very fun. Meanwhile, up at my mom's tomb crypt castle thing at the top of the mountains, she had rescued my boy. If you don't know about my boy, I have a son. Not a real son, just a kid I picked up off the street and I decided it was mine, and I love him so very much. I love Essek. His name is Essek and he is my boy. I would die for him in an instant. In character, I would literally sacrifice my life for him without a second thought. He had gotten banished and sent to the Shadow Realm when we were fighting a beholder. And then we had to leave because the ground was destroying, so we couldn't get to him. And my character was very distraught about the fact that we lost my boy into the Shadow Realm, and there was no way of getting him back or knowing if he was okay. My character was very upset about this. But we find out that up at the top of the mountain, when our party kind of gets there, that he's there with my mom. Which is kind of sick. Thank you, who's there for the sub? Thank you. Let me do a little. Thank you. We're level 10. I find out that he's up there because the other party members who are there are role-playing, and he's up there. And she basically explains that, yeah, she knew that I cared about this kid, so she went to the Shadow Realm and got him to make sure he was okay, because she knew I cared about him. And I was like, all right, maybe my necromancer mom isn't so evil. I'll allow it. I'll allow her to do this, because I'm just happy my boy's okay. Who's also up there with my dead best friend, who is, without going into incredible detail, is a death knight for my mom, been revived like 30 times. He's the horrors that I saw, but also my best friend, and I love him with a passion. And he's living as a death knight with my mom, revived up there. That guy, yeah, his name is Reese. He's fills in Minecraft in another font. But what's it called? They're all up there, and so is the boy. And we had ended our last session up there with him just falling into a seizure. Essek, just having a seizure. And me, who's not even there, freaking out, like no one's business. But, and then kind of Mother and one of our other party members, our Artificer, coming and giving him this type of blue potion that we know what it does. It helps, like, recede bad magical runes without going too deep into it. At which point we find out that Essek he wakes up, and we realize that he is covered about like 65% of his body in these evil magical runes, which were not there before. Were not there before he went to the Shadow Realm. And that was where they ended. So he basically explains at the start of this session that time works different in the Shadow Realm, and that he kind of was there for some time between 2 to 4 years. He was stuck in the Shadow Realm on his own, which is so great, so cool, so great, love it. So he, by the way, like he's been, like, this is something we've noticed, is that since he's been, like, back, he's talking a lot less like he's, 8. He's a little bit more, like, put together, which is something I noticed. And he's like, yep, I was in the Shadow Realm for a long time, and then there's a door that you can go through to get out, but it only opens every once in a while, and I went through it, but the problem is when you go through the door, it takes you not to where you were before, but to the thing you fear the most. So he ends up with one of our big bads named Arthur Terrabreeze, who kidnapped him a long time ago, and like one of our quests was getting him back after being kidnapped. Yeah, he goes right to his trauma, which is just great, and I feel so upset that I wasn't there. Goes to one of our big bads, who then starts experimenting on him with the evil magic runes. So now we're kind of caught up. Mother finds him, brings him to her house, and now he is 2 years older, traumatized, and covered in experimental runes. So glad he's okay. That's so fun. I know it is. What if I cried? Me. Literally me. This kid can't catch a break. He can't. Also, chat, I'll show you this really quick, because I finished the design of Resurrected Best Friend and Mother. I finally finished their designs in their Death Knight armor. He does look suspiciously like me, which is not what he used to look like. He used to be blonde and scrawny, but now he is 200 years into being a Death Knight, and I think Mother was sad, so kind of made him look like me. Or maybe he was sad and started to look like me. Who's to say? But yeah, this is my messed up family document for all of them. He's so good. I love him. He's so silly. But Cole. Yeah, so he fills our party members who are up there, which if you remember, our artificer's up there, who is chilling, just having a time, and also our rogue, who you may know as the guy who slapped Essek and killed him forever ago. Before little guy was with the party, he was like a ghost kid around, and one of our we like kind of like brought him back to life when we killed a witch and he got his like soul returned, and that's how we kind of met Essek. Yeah, he kind of became a person again, and then one of our party members, because we were not at this point attached to said kid. I mean, I was, but not he was not part of the party yet. He just kept crying, so our rogue just kind of slapped him as a joke, like bap, and crit and killed him. Which we then brought him back, and I said, Falfiel, what the hell? So they have a little bit of a history. He's chilling up with Essek and our artificer, and my mom and Death Knight, bro. So he fills them in on this, and they're like, terrible, hate it, moving on. Meanwhile, we are now in the freezing cold. We are across the river, and we've got like about a day's journey to get to Mother's house. And my character is so sick of everything and just wants to get there. So he, in his heavy plate mail, is like, I don't care if I'm cold and freezing to death. I don't care. I just want to get there and fix everything, because this is horrible. This is a horrible world I'm living in right now. So he's like actively freezing. So is another one of our party members. Eventually, they convince us that it's time to do a sleep. So Mambu's character, which I don't think I've ever talked about this before, she has the spell Liamon's Tiny Hut, which if you play D&D regularly, the spell does not do what I'm about to describe, but it does for us. Mambu has a Pinterest board of what her tiny hut looks like. And it is the most aesthetic. Like, the front of it is a bead curtain, and there's bean bags and a coffee maker and a loft with more bean bags. David allows just pretty much anything to be in this hut. Like, this is our silly little thing that we have, so that when we need to take a break, she makes the hut, and then we can all take a sleep, but it's like so cozy and aesthetic. But yeah, Mama has a Pinterest board for it, and it's very slay. But what's it called? We are taking a sleep, and we're like, all right, let's do watches. And one of our party members sets up like a ward outside, which is very cool. Our cleric sets up a ward outside the hut so that it will like cast a big light spell if something steps on it that wants to harm us, which is cool. And what's it called? We start taking watches, and my character likes to do fourth watch, because it's the early in the morning, so he wakes up early and then makes his tea and then does the watch. Like that's my character's routine. Which is just I just like it. So he, like, the night goes pretty uneventful in our hut, because, you know, nothing for miles because of the death magic. So there's not really like enemies that we really need to be looking out for. But it gets to my watch, and I'm like, all right, now let's remind you guys of something that my character has. A couple sessions ago, about 3 days ago in game, I found a stone. A glowing green stone labeled Cobalt 56. That, to my understanding, outside of game, is D&D uranium, right? And I said, that looks powerful, I'm gonna take it. And I kind of knew that this wasn't gonna be good to have carrying around because it's D&D uranium and clearly radioactive. But I still took it because I said, this is powerful, seems important, I'm gonna take it. But I didn't tell anybody that I had it because my character has a little bit of a self-sacrifice where he would rather take the brunt of any force than let anybody else have to carry it. That's just a character thing for him that he does. And what's it called? He puts this thing, he's scared to put it in a bag of holding. He's scared to put it in a bag of holding because it's uranium, don't know what it's going to be like if I put it into an interdimensional space, let alone what's going to happen to the inside of the bag of holding. Because we're already having enough bag of holding problems. I don't need to get into that, but our bags are a little bit cursed or something. We don't know. But I'm not about to put this stone in there. Hi, Olive. I'm not about to do that. So I put it in a little vial, and then I wrap the vial in cloth, and I put it right here on my person, underneath one of my, like, armor plates. And that was about 3 days ago in game. Since I put it there, I have checked on it a couple times, and it is turning my skin green and numb. And the stone is changing colors as it's turning me green. This is something that I know is happening in character and decide I'm still gonna do it. I'm sure it'll figure itself out. I already do enough weird stuff to my body as a blood mage that this can't be the worst thing that I've put in my body. Like, literally, his subclass is mutagens, where he makes little potions, little tonics, that he injects into his bloodstream to give him buffs. Like, his body is wrecked. So he's like, what's this uranium really gonna do to me? The answer is not great. Not great things. But he starts just like chilling, and he starts checking on it a couple times, and every single time that he's checked on it, David's had me walk outside the room. So nobody else knows what's happening to me. Because every time I'm like, all right, David, I wanna look at my hip. And he's like, come outside. Which is just the spooky way of DMs pulling specific characters aside to do secrets. So they have no idea what's happening to me. And I just decide, all right, it's my watch. I'm gonna check on this thing. And it is covering 15% of my body. My body is now blue-green, and there's some weird slime goop on it. Is this 5e? Yes, it's 5e. We don't get blood mages at our sessions. It's a blood hunter class, which is from Critical Role. That's what I use. And there's a custom homebrew class that David made for the rest of my family that are blood mages, because they're not blood hunters. My character's a blood hunter. But it is 5e. There's just a lot of homebrew. So yeah, there's some weird goo coming out of things. And I am like, all right. Well, while my watch is going, I'm gonna take the stone out and just go set it like 30 feet away from me in the snow. And I'll grab it when the morning comes. I'm just gonna take like 4 hours of not having this on my hip. And I'm like, yeah, can I try and like massage it because it's numb? I can't feel anything. Like, I'm like, feel it, don't feel it. And I'm like, okay, can I like massage it? And he's like, yeah. When we go back in, I need you to roll a con save and just tell me the number. And I'm like, okay, David, sounds great. Will do. I'll go do that. So I go back in. I roll an 18. And to be clear, all the rest of the party sees is me walk back in with a concerned face, roll a dice, and go 18. And then everybody wakes up in the morning. And I'm asleep. On my watch. Which is... He didn't tell me that I fell asleep. I just told him 18, and he said, everybody wakes up. In the morning. You're asleep on your watch. I'm still getting that again. Hi, Pixie. And I'm like, okay, that's great. So like Mama's character comes over and is like, bruh? And I'm like, whoa. I fell asleep on watch. That is really not it, actually. And then one of our other party members sees the stone in the middle of the snow. And there's like 5 feet of snow melted. Where the stone is. 5 feet around it in every direction. Melted. Melted. And everyone's like, what's that stone? And I'm like, do not touch it! Do not touch it! And they're like, you know what this is? And I'm like, yes, I've been carrying it. And I kind of tell them, yeah, I found the stone. I've been carrying it. And then I show them the green goo. And they're like, why are you doing that? I show them the green goo. And my party is like, all right, we are not going to touch it. And our cleric, who's a warforged, is like, I want to see if I can figure out what it is. They can't. The only thing they get from it is that it's not from this world. So, who's to say? And we decide that, yeah, I'm not gonna carry the stone anymore because it's already 15% of my body, and we're gonna give it to our warforged to carry because theoretically, it'll be better because they're metal. They're like a robot, so it'll be okay. Hey Pixie, I love you. Which is a pretty okay decision, I think. But here's where it happens. We kick up our warforged picks up the rock. And David goes, roll a d100, which he does every time somebody touches the rock. And our player rolls a 100 on the d100, which does not happen. Which does not happen in D&D. That does not happen. Straight up. And David drops his like book that he's holding. And we're like, oh no, oh no, oh no, everything's gone wrong, everything's gone wrong, abort, literally abort, we're not, oh boy. So in David's words, in David's words, the stone falls out of Clamp's hand, who's our warforged's name, falls out of their hand, grows, gets like huge on the floor, and we're all like freaking out, turns into a man, a guy, a green goo man, who is just standing there. Like that. Right? That's the energy this guy's got. And we're like, hey, buddy. And he's like, to the person that talked. And we're like, and like, I'm like getting ready to like lift up my shirt and show him that I'm goo, but also I'm concerned. And we try and like, hey, are you okay? He's not attacking us. He's just jerking around. And I'm like in the process of about to show him, and then he flattens and disappears. Just gone. Gone. Like drops to the ground, and then the goo spreads out in every direction and disappears. And I'm like, I check me, it's not anymore spread. And I'm like, okay, it didn't like go into me. That's a win. What do we do from here? So we just say, all right, let's not worry about it and keep walking and not worry about the goo man. And our cleric, our warforged, love him to death, is like, I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration on you. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I don't even know if that'll work, but yeah, go for it. And they cast Greater Restoration, and all my goop goes away. Thank God. All the goop goes away with Greater Restoration, and we're like, oh. Thank you. I needed a win today. I needed a win today. Thank you for the 29 months, the Mazer. That is a lot of months. Thank you. I'm no longer goo. I know. And I'm like, all right. Moving on. So we keep walking. Let's do a little flash cut to what's happening with the other squad of the party. And my boy. There's actually a really sick RP moment that came from one of our players who like doesn't typically go too deep into RP. He kind of pops off because our artificer goes off. He's on this quest to make this anti-magic sword, basically, that he needs all of these ridiculously world-breaking ingredients to put together to make this anti-magic sword, like a sword that just like you tap magic and it's gone, it's sapped, it's done. He's trying to make that, and he goes off with Mother to secure this thing called Oblivion Vine, which is basically the whack in a root. Like anything it touches like changes what it's made of, basically. And we had it very not secured in just some glass bottle. So Mother sees that and is like, all right, we're gonna go deal with that. So they go do a crap ton of magic stuff and fix this vial with this fancy ingredient in it. And the whole time I'm like, David, this is the whack. This is just the whack. And he's like, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. And what's it called? Meanwhile, our rogue, Falthium, is playing cards with Dead Best Friend, who is losing spectacularly. To be clear, Dead Best Friend is, I talk about him a lot. He basically hasn't had any, like, person-to-person interaction other than Mother in, like, 200 years. He's just killed stuff for her, etc. And is now playing cards with our party member and just can't understand the game and loses like 25 hands in a row. It's very silly. And it was the only thing holding me together was that him and Essek were just like vibing together, because I needed that in my life. Of just like he can like talk to the death bats, and he's very Blorbo shaped, and I love him, but he's losing aggressively, and our artificer is like, hey, I need to go deal with this magic thing. You look after the kid. And he's like, yeah, sure, I will look after the kid that I slapped and killed. That's a great idea. Yeah, I'll do that. He doesn't really plan to like properly look after Essek, but like specifically we're like, hey, can you follow him around and make sure that if he has another seizure that you give him one of these potions and then he's not like stuck like that. And he's like, yeah, okay, that does check out. I will do that. So Essek, after they leave, just kind of like storms out to the courtyard. He's on his angsty teen arc of this tomb castle thing that they're in. And at first, our rogue does not follow him because he's playing cards and having a very fun time actually beating the everything out of this guy. And eventually he's like, all right, I will go check on Essek. And he goes outside to find Essek just like chilling in the courtyard. And is like, hey buddy, what's up? And we kind of had a little bit of a bad reaction to finding out that he had been with Arthur Terrabreeze, our other big bad. Like some of our party, like the artificer was kind of like, what do you mean? Why did you do that? So when he goes out there, Essek is like, oh, are you gonna yell at me too? And he's like, no, I'm not gonna yell at you. You're your own person. I'm not here. I'm just here to make sure that you don't have another seizure and die. And Essek's like, yeah, okay. He's in his angsty teen. And they have a really good RP moment that I did not expect from our player who plays our rogue. Not that he like doesn't RP, but like it's not like his forte all the time compared to like me and Mambu who go ham sometimes. And Essek is kind of like, because our rogue is very like detached. He's part of the party and he cares about us, but he's kind of doing his own thing. He's made a lot of deals with a lot of bad people and is kind of in the process of doing some of those deals, and it just so happens that he can be with the party while he does it. And he's very like disconnected emotionally, just in general. He's a very, very, very angsty, emotionally distraught guy. And Essek is like, basically he says something along the lines of like, how do you do it? How do you stay disconnected? Because everything that happens to me, all I want to do is cry. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be like you. How do I turn it off? Which is just, oh. And our rogue actually has a really good thing. He's like, my life has been horrible and I've seen a lot of things that have messed me up. And because of that, I've gotten disconnected. And I don't want to tell you how to do that, because if you want to try and turn it off, that means you're going to go through terrible things like I did. And you don't need to do that. There's nothing wrong with how you are. And then basically like recounts the story of like his life and all the things that happened to him and his terrible family. It was really sick. It was really sick. And I was sitting there and I was like, whoa, I didn't know you had this. I didn't know you had this in you. That was sick, dude. Right, I'm out of pickaxes, so I'm gonna go back up. But they have a really good roleplay moment. And yeah, their two guys have gone on quite a little bit of a journey from the guy that slapped him. But yeah, they do that, and then Essek's like, all right, I'm gonna go to sleep now. So he goes off and goes to his room, and Balthium just kind of stays outside for a little bit, which then eventually gets joined by our artificer, who is like, I just kind of wrecked Faraday's mom because I had to make her use a lot of magic to contain my world-breaking root. And he's like, yeah, okay. and they like both go back inside. They both end up going to sleep. It's very vibey. And then we flash back to us. We flash back to our guys, and we what's it called? We finally get to the gates of the castle tomb thing. After like 3 days of walking, and the goop man is gone. Let me go drop all this stuff in here really quick. And I'm like about to like knock on the, what's it called? I don't even know. Huh. Hello.
Hello.
I have more things for you.
Wonderful.
You have a spot you would like them?
Sure. Go for like this little chest over here.
Okay.
This one.
Let me get that stuff. I also have a lot of copper to go smelt, so.
Wonderful.
There we go.
Can I perhaps also steal your ender pearl?
Oh yeah. Ah. I saw him and I was like, I need to kill this man, notably.
I'm gonna test if this works.
Yeah. I wanna see what the clock looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a clock!
Yeah.
I like it.
Hee.
Okay, I'm gonna go smelt the copper.
Wait, there's a blast furnace back here.
Oh, okay.
Come back, the blast furnace is in the back.
There's one in the house too that I put some stuff in. You got a lot of blast furnaces. Hold on.
Yeah, it's a big cool thing.
I like it.
I also have more coal.
I also have more coal. Boop and boop. Hopper. Yippee.
Me just listening to your D&D story. I am about to go play games as well, so I might have to log off here pretty soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, isn't the clock cute?
I like the clock a lot.
And now, in theory, if we get one more ender pearl, I can link the two things together and make it into an elevator.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Teehee.
I like it.
Teehee. I'm so pleased. Making all the little bits.
Yeah.
Rah.
Okay, I got the iron to smelt. There we go. Okay. So we get to said gates of the weird castle tomb area. And I'm like gonna knock on the like metal gate because I don't know. I don't know. And when I like go to knock, Reese, my boy, is up at like the top of the tower, and he's like, "Were you really about to knock?" And I'm like, "Hi," which is like a really big deal for my character. Not that he hasn't met this like version of him before, but this is like a big deal for him because like his original goal as a character was to find a way to bring him back, because like that's what he's been doing for like 200 years, is looking for a way to bring this guy back, and finds out that there's been a lot, they have a lot of like really quirky history, the two of them, of like where my character kind of died and then like went to the afterlife and saw him there and was like, "Oh, I don't need to bring you back anymore. I know that you're here and I know that you're happy, and that when I die, I know that I'll be there with you." But then finds out that he is around and alive and has been for a long time, and met him like a quest or two ago, and was like, I don't understand how you're here. I saw you in the other world. Which one of you is real? And was having a little bit of an arc on that. And then, like, kind of got, like, resigned after he, basically almost died. And, was like, I know that I have something waiting for me so that I am okay if I die. And then met Essek and said, I cannot, like suddenly had a sense of self-preservation that he's never had. Like, genuinely, he's never felt the urge to, care about him being around. And then met Essek and was like, I need to be here for this kid. I have a reason to be here. And now, he, like, to be clear, we ended the session on, of me walking up and being like, hi, and him being like, let me let you guys in, and I'm like, is Cole here, our like artificer and our rogue, are they here? They went through the portal. And he's like, yes, and someone else, and I'm like, someone else? And he's like, and Essek. And that's where we ended the session. That's where we ended the session, was him telling my character that Essek is there, because as far as I know, Essek is still in the Shadow Realm, as far as I know in character. And that's where we're at right now. And now we get to, yeah, my man is now in a very odd place, because he has right now all of the things that he, like, cares about, and he has, like, so much more to lose, because now he has Essek and he has Reese, and they're both okay. And that's where he's at mentally, and it's very interesting. So that's where we're at. That's our updates. Pretty alright, apart from the terrifying goo man. Pretty alright apart from the terrifying goo man. Shout out to the terrifying goo man. I never want to see him again. Me when D&D, yeah. I've been D&D brain rotting recently. Yeah. No, chat. I've been debating. Would you guys want me to post my, like, character reference? Because you guys have asked in the past for me to put out, like, my character reference sheet for my guy, because you guys wanted to like draw him, which seems wild to me. Because I've definitely shown it before, but I can like I can like post it on Tumblr and stuff, because I made him a proper like reference sheet, because I'm a little nerd. Yes, okay. I can do that. I can do that, gamers. But no, D&D been hitting recently. I also just DM'd for Haley and Centros this week, which went very well, actually. I feel good about the session that we had. We went for like 3 hours or so in my campaign that's set in Magic the Gathering. That campaign that I'm doing. We got a little bit of progression. They got to meet one of my NPCs that's like my main NPC that's gonna be with them. They finally got to meet him, and he is something. I've been writing a homebrew steampunk world for a while now. Yeah. I eat that up. Okay, there was like more cave this way that I didn't go in. Yeah, I meant to go this way. But yeah, I had a campaign a long time ago, actually pre-COVID, that I ran that was a completely homebrew world of mine. And then COVID happened, so our campaign ended. And then since then I haven't DM'd properly. But yeah, I really wanted to get back into it, because Magic the Gathering is a fun setting. And I've been, what they recently got in this last session was, I put a bunch of cards because there's one of the types of cards in the actual game of Magic is artifacts, which are basically magic items. So I took a bunch of the cards that we play, like in our decks, and made them into D&D, and then they like had a shop where they all are, and I eat it up a little bit because it's the flavor of them going, wait a minute, that's Soul Ring. These are Soul Rings that you're selling me. And I'm like, yes, they are. They most definitely are Soul Rings. Trying to write my first one-shot. No clue what I'm doing, but I'm having fun. Yeah, no. One of the ways, like, best ways to get experience is to just do it. Just go for it and see how it goes. I recommend. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Get these guys. I don't know how deep into this cave I want to go. I definitely want to find that little... I found a spot while I was mining like 20 minutes ago that I want to go find again. Okay, we're not going to go down there. If we want to go down there eventually, we can. My D&D campaign sure is something. I know you guys eat up D&D, and I'm happy you guys have Cantripped, because Cantripped is point A, very good. Jamie's doing an amazing job. The bits of it that I've listened to are so bussin'. But yeah, one of the ways that I like learned D&D was by watching a campaign on YouTube. It's called Dice Camera Action. It was a Curse of Strahd campaign with Nate Wants to Battle in it. And I genuinely learned how to play through watching that campaign. I didn't really understand a lot of the mechanics at the time. And then I watched like one combat encounter and was like, oh my god, I understand how combat works now. Everything makes sense. I love Cantripped. Cantripped mention. I know. Go listen to Cantripped if you don't already. It's very good. It's out on Spotify. It's out on YouTube. Jamie DMs it, and then it's got Connor, Ven, Beck, and Art in as players. And Hey did a little guest star, and there's a whole lot of stuff. And then of course, chat. Of course, this weekend we've got some Mythos and Magic. We've got the second Mythos and Magic day today. Not today. This weekend. And I am so excited. It's tomorrow, right? It's literally tomorrow. And I am so excited for part 2 of Mythos and Magic. It was supposed to be a one-shot, but it's a two-shot. We did too much. we cooked too much on a chariot race. So if you are interested in watching that, it's gonna be on Hey's channel tomorrow. And if you missed the first one, it's up as a VOD. So go watch it before. Go do a little watcheroo. Go look at my boy, my snake boy, Pericles. I love him so much. Perry, my boy. Okay. I say I'm probably gonna get through this cave and then we're gonna go back up because I've gotten quite a bit of resources. I forgot how much I like mining, chat, in Minecraft. I actually do, which is odd. I mean, somebody has to enjoy it, and that person is me. I will do the mining. do. But no, chat. I've been braining. Mambu is on the... Oh my goodness! You see him? He's got big ears! He's got big ears and fancy wings! Good sir! Good sir! Come here. Come here. Oh! Oh! Don't worry, chat. Calm down. Oh, that's interesting. cool. It's weird that I live in a world where I need copper. Copper is I will typically skip it all the time. We're near a dripstone cave right now. Big veins of copper and iron like this. Whoa, ores, baby ores. Do 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 do. Lapis. We're also leveling up a lot from mining, which is nice. No chat. I hope you guys like my little guy, my little man ferreties. I eat him up actually. He's so he started out so Technoblade coded, but he has evolved. He's evolved into something powerful. That's until you're gonna do that. Listen, chat. Sometimes I gotta do a little smack to the bat. What can I say? Yeah, do you guys want some sea shanties? While we're doing our last little bit of mining. Everybody to bounce. Bye! Goodbye, brother! Goodbye, brother! I see you from Mythos and Magic! After the pronouns? Sherwood is gonna be they, he. I'm not sure on Hayren. That's a hey question. They, he. They're both they, he. Swag. Swag. We got they, he brothers, baby. Alright. And then we're going to have just so many, copper for the boats. The boats. Okay. Why is there so much copper in this cave? Are you guys seeing this? This seems like an unnecessary amount of copper. He's eeping! He was eeping! Do. Where are they? Okay. Baby zombie. Oh my. Let me do a little chomp so I don't die. Nice. When you actually build with copper, you realize how much you need. Yeah. When you don't build with copper, you're like, why is there so much copper? And then you do build with it, and you're like, oh my god, I do not have nearly enough copper. Oh good, we looped around. That's good. That is good. Okay, hold on, chat. I'm gonna go over here. And I'm gonna turn on some sea shanties for us. Gimme. Alright. The cave said, the Skyrids are gonna live here, I must provide copper. Honestly, yeah. This is a lot of copper. Take a leave and go. I rebuilt the archives from season 2 in survival and I needed so much quartz. Yeah. That's real. I think it's really funny sometimes some of the silly things I've done for like lore builds on Fable. Blah. Sorry. I've talked about this before, but one of my favorite things that I ever did for like an explanation for something on Fable was right before in season 2 when Sherbert put Centros in the prison. Right before that, I did a grind stream where I was like, guys, I think I want to build like a huge nether portal. Like maybe I think I want to turn like a whole mountain into a nether portal. So guys, I gotta go get some obsidian. And then I mined for obsidian for 2 hours. Well, like just talking with you guys and being like, yeah, I have a couple ideas for how I want to build the portal. No chat. I needed a reason for Sherbert to have that much obsidian to then build the prison in season 2. And I think it's a little funny. We are both after the northeast gales and we're bound away for Australia. Okay. I keep being like, alright, I'm gonna head back up, and then the cave keeps giving. Oh, I gotta. That was nice. Away, Santiana. It's funny because they're like just like one veins. They're not even like. That's of note. Hold on. They're not even like proper veins. It's just like one piece of copper, one piece of iron, and I'm like, oh man, thanks. And I believe I grew away, Santiana. Alright. Chad, we got a spawner? We have a spawner! Skeletons. Bruh. Alright, chat. You guys know the drill. Wild. Make your guesses. What's in there? I say cat and a saddle. I'm calling cat and a saddle. That's my... Where did you go? Why? Wellerman whaler bound away. Rotten flesh. That's pretty based. I like to guess specifically like the rare stuff. It's like string, melon seeds. I would actually like some melon seeds, honestly. I say a cat disc and a gold saddle. Early in the morning. All right, hold on. You guys know I gotta get all the ores. All right, we got golden horse armor on 13. All right, hold on, chat. We're gonna put some stuff away. Name tag apple. Alright, I am gonna take all of it because at this point kind of everything is useful. And I'm also gonna note down these chords. So I'll take the bucket. Boom boom. Early in the morning. I'll carry those. Alright. Cool. I am gonna grab this mossy cobble. I was right. You don't get anything for it, chat. You just get respect. That's all you get. It's a lot easier to get mossy cobblestone now with moss, but before, in ye old days of block game, it was a little bit more of a treacherous journey because you needed vines in particular, and they weren't just like everywhere. All right, just a little bit. Okay, I think that's a good sign for us to get out of there. All right. A spawner's good though, so we know that that's there. If I someday decide that I want to go on the journey of making a XP farm. I wanted the water. Okay, we're gonna run out of torches. That'll be a time. The playlist isn't public, is it? No, I don't think so. I could make this one public. I think I might send it Corn in the mod Discord. A couple of the playlists that I play a lot. I might just do that so that you guys have it for. What did the bats do? Exist. They're too cute. They threaten my existence emotionally. I don't know, chat. Beheaded, yeah. Roll and go. For their Music Man activities. Exactly. That is exactly what I speak of. Way, hey, roll and go. Chat, Pirate Fest is soon. Took too long in the stream for me to say it. Pirate Fest is soon. Pirate Fest is so soon. Chat, all I want is Pirate Fest. Is that too much to ask? All right. Let's go. Let's go. Time to activate the compass. I'm activating my sick mental compass. Can't wait to get January from this year's outfit. Real. Hold on, I just saw something in the wall. You're not. You're not a granite. That wasn't. Don't replay the cave incident again. You guys will not let me live that down. I know notably I told you, don't let me live this down. But... But listen, maybe I didn't want you to do that really. I will never let you live it down. Look at me, chat. This is our crystal. Okay. We are gonna go up and out. Just turn around and run. This storm, it wants a battle, and it's sure that we're all gone. Yeah, and this cave still has stuff in it. I will literally come back to this cave more. This is honestly a really good cave. Alright. Down. Down. Down to Goblin Town. Oh, did I find a dandelion? There it is. Alright, there we go. That's all I wanted. That was all my hunt was for. Alright. These flowers are actually so nice. All right. Ugh, the bushy leaves are messing with me. Once a battle, and it's sure that we're all gone. All right, and let's get all the rest of the copper. Oh boy. All right, those are going. The calcite. Amethyst, basalt. Did I have more? I had more calcite. Okay. Let's go drop some of the other stuff away. And then maybe theoretically we'll get some better storage next time. You guys will probably get a couple of, a little bit of vibe streaming on here. I thoroughly enjoy, I say this every time, but I do thoroughly enjoy playing through the beginning of the game. It brings me great joy to play through the start of block game. We'll do lapis. We will do get everything else out of this. There's our coal. Okay. Put some of our ores away. We'll put these in here for now because we can't smelt them necessarily. The lapis, gold, the redstone, and then the quirky stuff, mob drops, wheat, and cobble, mossy cobble. Bat head. Silly little bat head. Okay. Well, I feel good. I'm glad I was able to find Heron. And, yeah, maybe next time we did a good bit of mining. Maybe next time we'll start getting resources and thinking about where we want to build the tower, chat. We gotta build our tower. Our tower TM. Like my rite of passage every time we go somewhere new, so. Alright. Daddy.